The girl threw the rope into the deep well, but she slipped and fell, and she did it all to save a little mouse that was trapped at the bottom of the well. Just then a giant dragon appeared. It stared at her curiously. Then another dragon slowly approached. The girl shivered in fear. She thought that the dragons were going to eat her, but they didn't hurt her. On the contrary, they healed the girl's wounds. She noticed that the dragons had shackles on their feet. It was clear that they had been imprisoned by the human race. Then she found the dragon's egg that had healed her. She was curious and reached out to touch it, but the egg suddenly floated up into the air. It circled around the girl. Then the girl was guided by the egg to the underground lake. When she held the egg in her hand, she was shocked to realize that she understood the dragon's language. The dragon's name was Kai. It was the last of the dragons in the world. The egg floated up again and circled around in the water. It turned out that this lake was the only place where the dragon's eggs could hatch. But the mother dragon didn't have much time left. She begged the girl to protect her child.
Only you can help us. Me?
At the last moment of her life, she passed on all her powers to the girl. The girl woke up suddenly. She thought it was just a dream, but when she saw the dragon hunters carrying the dead body of the mother dragon, she knew that it was all true. Now it was her turn to look for the egg. She was the last to protect it. The next day, the girl was delivering a pastry to the celestial master. She heard him discussing with the general how to transfer the male dragon from the dungeon to the prison wagon. It turned out that the emperor was seriously ill. It had to be cured by fresh dragon's blood. Just as they were worried about this matter, the girl's pet mouse suddenly slipped out of the pastry. The celestial master angrily seized the pet mouse. He was about to scald the mouse to death with hot water. At that moment, the teapot was shaken to smithereens. It turned out that the girl had already grasped the dragon's mother's power. The master looked at the jade pendant around the girl's neck. He had a way to make the male dragon willingly get into the prison wagon.